affecting the eye. So these mechanical injuries are, they are the blunt objects or maybe sharp objects, but mechanical means they come into contact with the eyeball or the adnexa. So because of their physical contacts, they incite trauma. Along with that, they bring infection with that, and because of the forces transmitted, they do damage to the eye. So mechanical injuries are very important part of injuries affecting the eye. So introduction will stick ourselves to the restrict ourselves to introductory part today. Lecture चाल. The Ocular Trauma Classification Group has attempted to develop a uniform classification system for mechanical injuries to the eye based on the primary evaluation. So there was a need of uniform terminologies and uniform classification to the mechanical injuries. So all over the globe, the pro forma or the protocols for the treatment can be set. This purpose is served by the classification, that is Bates classification, which we are going to see in today's. So these injuries are broadly divided into two categories. One is open globe, which is full thickness defects in the corneoscleral coat. You know the coat of the eyeball is formed by cornea and sclera. If there develops full thickness defects in this globe, full thickness through and through injuries affecting the coats of the eyeball are known as open globe injuries. Other type are closed globe where the coats remain intact. They are not perforated or penetrated. So closed globe are injury without a full thickness defect of the outer coat. Again I will repeat, outer coat means sclera and cornea. Now, how the classification is based on mechanical, they are closed and open globe. Closed globe, again I will repeat, the coats are intact, they are not breached. They are, but how the injury occurs? Contusion. Secondly, lamellar laceration, where there is a part half thickness tear in the coat. That is lamellar laceration. Outside contents are outside, elements are not going inside, and inside contents are not coming out, but there is a partly laceration of the coats, that is lamellar laceration. Superficial foreign bodies also form important part of closed globe injuries. So in our clinical practice, we come across many cases of superficial foreign bodies. The foreign bodies may be those who work in welding industry. They come with the complaints of lodgement of the foreign body particles. Sometimes we come across insect wings or insect parts lodge themselves in the superficial part of the corneal surfaces, or the persons who are involved in the stone cutting outside. You see the roadside people who are involved in the stone cutting, where you come across a lot of superficial foreign bodies. The foreign bodies are not of stone, but they are from the iron particle which is lodged because of the chisel and hammer, and we see a lot of superficial foreign bodies. They all come under closed globe injuries. Then you have open globe injury where there is a laceration, where the coat is torn or through and through defect in the. Again, there are two types of lacerations. One is a penetrating. In penetrating, you have only entry site, not exit entry, exit wound. That is penetrating. When it is having both entry and exit wound, that is known as perforating. And third is all these penetrating or perforating are likely to have intraocular foreign body lodged inside the eye because of the injury. So these are associated with the sharp objects. Lacerations causing penetrating, perforating foreign body are sharp. But when the blunt object causes opening up in the coats, that is known as rupture. Now, how blunt object will open the walls of the globe? It is not the blunt object as such which opens, but the forces transmitted inside out by the blunt object. So inside out forces, they will open up the globe. This is known as rupture. So these are the terminologies you must know which are there along with the bits. Again, in short we'll discuss rupture, inside to outside break in the ocular cords. Most cases secondary to blunt trauma may be caused by sharp objects. Impacts results in IOP elevation and the eye wall yields at weakest point and tissue prolapses. Laceration is full thickness outside to inside break in the coat caused by injury by sharp objects. Penetrating injuries, object traverses the coats only once, that is only entrance wound. This figure nicely shows only entrance wound that leads to penetrating. Perforating, again shown nicely here, there is entry wound and exit wound, both are present. This is known as perforating injury. Then this particular picture shows a foreign body lodged itself in the vitreous. So this is an intraocular foreign body. Closed globe injuries are contusion or concussion, no wound of the ocular cords. Damage may be due to the shock wave of the object or due to changes in the shape of the globe. Lamellar laceration is partial thickness injury, again shown here, stained by the fluorescein. So this is a partial thickness injury. Then superficial foreign bodies. This is again shown in the lower diagram, cursor is pointed towards the superficial foreign body. Foreign body frequently found on the cornea and conjunctiva.